So G4 related, I got a couple messages on last week. On Wednesday, I got a message from Olivia Munn, who's one of the co-hosts for Attack of the Show. Beautiful young lady, and pretty good actress too. Um, and quite charming. Quite nice personality. She, she's kind of like the looks for the show. The female co-host counterpart, but she's really got a style and personality all around. She's very charming, very funny. And she really does a good job on the show. There's parts that I'm like, but otherwise, really, I don't mind watching her. She really does entertain. I really do enjoy, seeing her on there, especially like, because she'll do cutesy stuff and whatever, and it's funny. They know the writers are figuring out how to use her, and including her in these, segments, and it's just really fun what they do. But she wrote me a message, an email, last week, and said, hey, just want to let you know that I read what you write on the forums, and I really appreciate it. And it made me feel good, that wow, she, I don't mind if the host read the forums or not, because regardless, I'm going to write the same thing. It's like I like the show, but I'm going to comment and criticize, if I see something that not so good or could be done better. But at the same time, I'm going to support them. I'm going to say, hey, you guys are doing an awesome job. And just kind of made me feel good about that. Then one of the other girls on the show, Layla Kaylee, she was out sick, and I wrote her a note on MySpace saying, hey, hope you get better. And she wrote a note back saying, oh, thank you, I appreciate it. And I wrote her an email, and I don't like sharing emails too much, but I wrote to her that you have a shining spirit, and that is what everyone, even the camera, captures. And she wrote back with, that is so kind of you to say, is probably one of the nicest things anyone's ever said to me. And that just, that just tickled me pink, man. It's like, that really kind of made me feel good about myself, because like, well, I actually, I made somebody, happy, and I raised the bar in somebody's life. But at the same time, like, this girl, like, hey, she's a beautiful, and intelligent, very charming, great personality. And it's like, this is the nicest thing someone's ever said to her, so she may have been kind of, pulling my leg, but at the same time, to say like that's probably one of the nicest things, like, but, I don't know, maybe she's had a tough life, so, she kind of has from a lot of accounts, but, that just, like I said, has really tickled me pink and made me feel good about myself that, I was able to do that for her. In the message boards, usual things. There's one guy, Extreminez, he lives over in like Arizona. He's been doing a blue screen challenge, which is quite interesting. This guy's doing it from his house all by himself, and it's amazing. Just how the technology's there to really help you do it. And then we got this. The funny thing is like a popularity contest. In some ways, it's the king and queen of the message boards. For those who don't know, like message boards are, God, how to say it, different people write little blurbs, little things, and then respond to them, like other people respond to those, blurbs that they write about. The way a message board is set up is, it's a little box, and on the right-hand side, that's my right-hand side, so the right-hand side is a picture, which is the avatar picture, and it's usually like a picture of the person's face. But normally they get, like pictures of other people's faces, or, some character, some action, some products, animals, stuff like that. Underneath that is the nickname of the person. Then there's even like a little custom, like a little title that they put underneath that. And then at the bottom of the message, like their little individual message, is the signature. And the signature is, why am I doing this? Wait, what's left hand? Sorry, totally confused. Here's the avatar picture, here's the name, nickname, here's the little title, underneath is the signature. And on the signature is usually like a picture, some quotes, affiliations, and stuff like that. And then you have the message in the middle of that. And it's basically, this is, when you get your first impression of of a person, what they write, that's usually what the first thing you see, and the first thing that helps you, understand and recognize them is that, this is their picture, this is their title, nickname, and what they got, and that helps you like figure out, and then eventually you start recognizing these people and recognizing the personality based off of that.